Welcome to PreMath. In this video, we have got this triangle ABC, as you can see in this given diagram, along with this segment AD, such that this segment BD equals to this segment CD, and moreover, this angle ACB is 15 degrees. The angle ABD is 30 degrees. And finally, this angle BAD is being represented by X. And now our task is to find the value of this angle X. In other words, we are going to find the value of this angle BAD. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. And please keep in mind that this figure may not be 100% true to the scale. Let's go ahead and get started, and here's our very first step. We can see that one of the angles over here is 30 degrees. So therefore we are going to draw some auxiliary lines to make our job simpler. As you can see in this next step, I am going to make this whole big BEC right triangle by extending this side BA all the way to this point E, such that this angle is going to become a 90-degree angle. And now let's focus once again on this big right triangle BEC. We know this angle is 30 degrees. This angle is 90 degrees. So therefore this whole angle has got to be 60-degree angle. And now let's make an observation. We know that this whole angle is 60 degrees and this tiny angle is 15 degrees. So therefore this remaining angle has got to be 45 degrees. And we know that this is our 90 degrees angle. So therefore in this triangle AEC, this angle has got to be 45 degrees angle as well. And furthermore, we can see that this right triangle BEC is our special 30, 60, 90 triangle. And now I am going to go over the basic review. And now let's focus on this right triangle BEC, and we can see that this is our special 30, 60, 90 triangle. And here we can see 30 degrees is our smallest angle and 90 degrees is our largest angle. So therefore we can see the side opposite to this smallest angle is going to be our smallest leg, and the side opposite to our largest angle is going to be our largest leg. That is also called the hypotenuse. So therefore in such kind of special 30, 60, 90 triangle, the longest leg is twice the smallest leg. In other words, if this leg is 1, then the largest leg is going to be 2, and this third leg is going to be square root of 3. And in general, if the smallest leg is lowercase a, then our this hypotenuse is going to become 2 times a, and our third leg is going to be a times square root of 3. And now let's focus on this triangle BEC. We can see that this side is twice of this smallest leg. If I call this segment lowercase a, this segment lowercase a, then this EC segment is going to be just simply lowercase a. So therefore these sides, this side and this side, they are going to be equal in length. And now we are going to focus on this right triangle AEC. And we can see that this triangle is an isosceles triangle, since this angle is 45 degrees and this angle is 45 degrees as well. And since this triangle is isosceles, so therefore this side length has got to be equal to this side length AE. So therefore if this side is lowercase a, then this side has got to be lowercase a as well. And in this next step, I have connected these points D and E. And now we are going to focus on this triangle CDE. And we can see in this triangle, this side CD equal to this side CE. So therefore we conclude that this angle has got to be congruent to this angle. We know this angle is 60 degrees. So therefore this angle has got to be 60 degrees and this angle is 60 degrees as well. So therefore we conclude that this triangle CDE is our equilateral triangle. Since all of these three angles are 60 degrees each. And since this triangle is an equilateral triangle, so therefore all these three sides are going to have a equal length. And now finally let's focus on this triangle ADE. We know this whole angle is 90 degrees and this angle is 60 degrees. So therefore this remaining angle has got to be 30 degrees. And let's make an observation. We can see that this triangle ADE is our isosceles triangle. Since this side AE equal to this side DE. So therefore we conclude that this angle has got to be congruent to this angle. And we know this angle is a 30-degree angle. So therefore this angle is going to be 75 degrees angle. And likewise this angle is going to be 75 degrees as well, this whole angle, such that we can see the sum of all these three angles is indeed equal to 180 degrees. And here's our final step. Let's focus on this straight angle property. We know that this whole angle is 180 degrees, and we can see that this whole straight angle is the sum of these two individual angles, this angle x and this other angle 75 degrees. So therefore we can write our angle x plus 75 degrees is going to be equal to 180 degrees. And now we are going to subtract 75 degrees from both sides to isolate x. And here we can see this 75 and negative 75, they cancel each other out. So therefore our angle x turns out to be 105 degrees. So thus after all the calculations and manipulations, our angle x turns out to be equal to 105 degrees. In other words, this angle x equals to 105 degrees. And that's our final answer. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.